Getting started with HEROware. Step 4. It's time to understand the Secure-Cloud Reseller Management. To do so, please, again, log into the Hero portal at heroportal.heroware.com. Next, from the top menu, please select Secure-Cloud. Log in using the credentials provided for you. Again, if you do not have credentials, please contact HEROware. Let's walk through the Secure-Cloud Reseller Management portal. So what you see here is the reseller portal in our Secure-Cloud. That's at secure-cloud.heroware.com, where you've logged in, you've been given your information from us, we have emailed it to you on how you can log in. You would be under MSP Reseller. This would be your level. This would be your name right here, MSP Reseller. Above you is HEROware, which you will not see. Likewise, you won't see any other resellers. You'll just see your account and what you can do within your management console. Underneath the reseller is a customer list. We have here Superman customer and Batman customer. These are two separate companies at two separate addresses that we manage as MSP Reseller. Underneath the customer are the clients at that reseller, at that company. So I am the reseller. I then have a customer. That customer has clients. Those clients can be Defenders, they can be workstations, they can be laptops, they can be Macs, any of the above. They can have a client at home. They can be any client that you care to give them access to. But you have a customer and then their clients underneath it. Likewise, in the Batman section, we have the Batman customer. He is a company. And then underneath him, the Joker client. So this is where you would add a new customer. If you care to add a new customer, you are on MSP Reseller. Once you're on MSP Reseller, in the right-hand side, you'll see that I can add a new customer. So I would add a new customer here, and I would call that customer whatever I care to call him, and I can call him Green Lantern Customer. His email is greenie@greenie.com. I can tell this customer how much space they have. I need to give them an amount, so I'm going to give them 50 megabytes. I'm going to automatically add those clients when they connect to the server, so it's automatic. I can email those clients reports, and I can give those clients web access if I care to give them their own capability of restoring files. Most of our resellers like to keep this capability for themselves. You can skip through advanced configuration and say save. The account has been successfully saved. Would you like to send the account details to the customer in an email? If you click OK, up the email will pop with all the information about the Secure-Cloud account details. You can send it or don't send it. We won't send it right now, since greenie@greenie.com is not going to go anywhere, I don't think. So now I have the customer, Green Lantern Customer, but he has no clients. So let's say that this Green Lantern Customer is going to back up a workstation and a Defender. It's best practice for you to add those clients now. And I'll tell you why here in a moment. So let's add the Defender first. So add a new client. I'm going to add the client, and the client name is going to be Defender Green Lantern. I won't worry about the Green Lantern's email since it's not required anyway. I'm going to automatically allocate space. I'm not going to give this client any web access. I'm going to manage this entire client myself as MSP Reseller. So I've added the client. I could again then send the email or elect not to send the email. So now I have a client under Green Lantern named Defender Green Lantern. I also want to send one of the workstations there. So I'll add another client, and this will be Jill Green Lantern. And in fact, I may even want to be more. I may want to be Jill Desktop Green Lantern. Automatic allocation, no web access, and add this client as well. Again, send or don't send the email. So now I have two clients under Green Lantern My Customer. When I go to install their Secure Cloud agent on that desktop and on that Defender, one of the first screens asks me, what's my unique Secure Cloud ID? This is it. This is the unique Secure Cloud ID. For the Defender, you'd put in Defender-Green Lantern. For the desktop, you'd put in Jill-Desktop-Green Lantern. Since the Secure Cloud system will only accept one unique ID for every account, we request that you please be very unique in identifying what it is you are backing up. That way, we get rid of the very benign names like just Bob's Desktop. So I like Defender, so we know that it's a Defender, and the name of the company. I like the person's name, their desktop, the name of the company. It's nice to have those. This is the name that identifies that backup job. Again, when you install the Secure Cloud agent on a Defender or on a workstation or on a Mac, whatever it is, it's going to ask you for this. So setting all this up ahead of time is a prerequisite to installing the software. If you don't put a Secure Cloud ID there, or you put something random that is not here, your backup jobs will not show up here, and you will be calling us trying to find out where your backup jobs are. Let me tell you, we can fix that. It's a simple fix, but we'd like everyone to learn how to do this ahead of time so it makes your job and our job very simple. Now, if I go down into these categories, if I start up here as the MSP reseller, I can then see my customers. I know that they're all going to take CALs, and eventually the CALs are going to be charged to you, the reseller, and then you can charge your customers. But in this line, I can do things like deactivate the customer, not delete them, but just deactivate them. I can change their customer details. I can add a client right here. I could go ahead and delete the customer here. This is where I can edit their replication configuration, anything that they're changing. I can set up the invoicing for this customer. I can here view all the invoices, and then finally I can delete the client backup report altogether. So that's what I can do inside the customer level. Now down here inside of the customer, I can see the clients. In these clients, I can change the configuration. I can reset the password. If they've forgotten it, I can delete it. I can see some reports about this customer. I can move them over from being a trial, which is standard when you set it up for 15 days, and then I can also edit the client-side settings right here within this with this management console. So you can get pretty deep down in here. Additionally, you have the capability of creating different reports. You can set alarms and events to be notified. You can set your reseller settings. You can see the disk space and client management. Also, your user management. You can select which users you want to give access to your configuration here. The disk space and client management is a nice screen because this gives you a look at how much has been allocated to this reseller, 50 gigabytes, you the reseller, and 2 gigabytes has been used. How much you've allocated to each one of your customers and how much has been used. And if they need more space, you can always click on the Actions button and change their space and update it. right here on the fly, right in the Secure-Cloud portal. If I move to reseller administration, this was the list of customers I was showing you. You can create new invoicing plans for your customers, view those invoicing plans, and then create customer invoice reports. Coming out here very quickly, we will be showing you how we will be integrated with ConnectWise and with Autotask. Next, please move to step 5.